It's working. Holy moly. I'm a Namaste, guys. Christian Arlong, life enhancement consultant. It's been really funky, actually. Internet, Wi-Fi, cell phone, Facebook. I don't know what's going on. I have my theories. Hey Sharon, I'm a Namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for logging on tonight. I actually had dinner before doing the stream, so we'll be connecting and my body won't be so physically hungry. What's up, Dahlia? Atma Namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Eric, Atma Namaste. Thank you very much for sharing the live streams with a friend of yours in Maryland. We connected earlier today. Chav, Atma Namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, Cody, Atma Namaste. It finally worked. I had an amazing interview with a doctor from Johns Hopkins today. Linda, Atma Namaste, you changed your profile pic. And we'll be posting that interview on Facebook. Leanne, Atma Namaste, always good to have you on. And we'll be posting that interview later on this week. And she's basically giving her perspective as a medical doctor in the world of alternative medicine, or she calls it other medicine, and using oils and using meditation and hopefully bridging the gap between the ancient practices that have been done for tens of thousands of years, which we consider alternative medicine, with traditional allopathic medicine that has been going on for about 175 years. So it's very interesting. So tonight I want to jump on and share with you a little bit about a book. Atma Namaste, having problems here too. Sorry guys. Sorry, it's an internet problem kind of day. Maybe Facebook is going, Sean, Atma Namaste, maybe Facebook is going, how many more videos is this guy going to create and suck up our data? We're over 300 hours now of video content. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I receive the blessings and I give them back to you guys. I'm simply an instrument for my teacher, Grandmaster Cho Kuksui, the founder of Pranic Healing and Arhatic Yoga. And I want to share with you a little bit from a book that my teacher wrote in 2005 that is actually part of a much bigger book called The Origins of Modern Pranic Healing and Arhatic Yoga. And the end of that book, he has a chapter which he ended up turning into a little tiny book called The Existence of God is Self-Evident. See, it's a little white book. Hopefully the glare is not too bad for you guys. But it's called The Existence of God is Self-Evident. And it's a very powerful, powerful book that I want to read a little bit for you guys, because being in the world that I'm in of energy healing, of meditation, of practical spirituality, as a practitioner as well as a teacher, I come across a lot of people who are super open-minded, people who are super closed-minded, people who have had a world of experience and get it, people who have had very little life experience and don't get it, and everything in between. Multi-millionaires to people who can barely pay their rent. And I want to share with you some of the teachings that will help bring about an awareness of the existence of God as self-evident in your life. Because a lot of people in today's world, they want to see the empirical evidence. They go, show me God. Show me God. Put God in front of me. Or what's another way of saying it? It's like, oh, energy healing? Where are the double-blind, peer-reviewed studies of energy healing? Or of the benefits of meditation? Or of fill in the blank? And people have to understand that you can probably figure out there's not a lot of money or scalability in eating right, sleeping well, good social interactions, energy healing, meditation, and yoga. There's not a lot of money to be made in it, but if you look at a drug for cholesterol, for high blood pressure, for anxiety, they can afford to spend $800 million in 10 years of research on that drug, because then when it comes into the marketplace, it's scalable to millions and millions and millions of people, so they can make hundreds of millions and billions of dollars off of that drug. And some drugs have saved the lives of many millions of people. So we're not talking about anti-drug or drugs aren't good or drugs are bad or what have you. The point we're making is people want to see research, empirical evidence that meditation does what it claims it does, that energy healing does what it claims that it does, that yoga does what it claims that it does. But people have to understand, It takes years, thousands of people, and millions of dollars to do those double-blind, peer-reviewed studies. And there's no money to be made in it because you go into a yoga class, it's $20. If you buy a package for the month, it's maybe $100 for unlimited. If you hire an energy healer, they're going to be anywhere from $50 to $150 or $500 an hour, depending upon the practitioner. If you go to a meditation teacher, it's going to be about the same thing. So it's not like there's millions and millions and millions of dollars that are being made in these service professions, right? So the scalability isn't there. It's not in a pill form that can be replicated by machines and then distributed to millions of people around the world. So I want people to understand that, yes, we are in the process. If you go to Pranic Healing Research Institute, pranichealingresearchinstitute.com, you can see some of the studies that are the baby studies that are being done by MDs and PhDs that are pranic healers and non-pranic healers to facilitate the collaboration between allopathic traditional medicine and alternative medicine and to bridge the gap. Because the purpose isn't necessarily to make money. Yes, it's a way of having a career and having a profession and providing for yourself and your family. But at the same time, it's about wellness. Hey, Monica, Atma Namaste. It's about wellness. It's about healing. It's about helping move the divine plan forward. So that's my little soapbox talk with you guys tonight, is that pranic healing, as taught by Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui, is complementary to allopathic traditional medicine or mental health therapies like psychiatry, etc. So we never, ever, ever say in pranic healing, oh, stop going to your general practitioner, stop your chemotherapy, stop your drugs, stop your mental health medications. We never say that. We say, go do your chemo, do your surgery, do your medicine, and get pranic healing. Atma Namaste, and get pranic healing, right? So pranic healing is complementary. And I always want to encourage my fellow alternative medicine practitioners, whether it be meditation, massage, aromatherapy, and doTERRA, energy healing, yoga, homeopathy, naturopathic doctors, whatever branch of alternative medicine you subscribe to, always make sure that we're supportive and loving and caring and cooperative with the traditional practices that are going on currently, so we can have a bridge for one another, because we want wellness. We want to not only increase the length of somebody's life, but we also want to increase the quality of somebody's life. And in my experience as 13 years as a energy healer and 13 plus years as a meditation teacher, these tools, these techniques and technologies can and will transform the person's life who is open and receptive to it. They don't have to believe it. Hey Jill, Atma Namaste. They don't have to believe it. Here's something I get a lot from people in the world of looking into energy healing. They say, do I have to believe in pranic healing for it to work? No, you don't. You have to be open and receptive to being healed of your ailment, your condition, right? So if somebody has a migraine headache and they go to see an energy healer and they're trying to prove the energy healer wrong, that they can't help their headache and that they're going to keep their headache, it's going to be very, very difficult for the energy healer to do their job, as well as for the person suffering from the migraine to let go of it. So if the person says, look, I don't know if energy healing is right for me, I don't know if energy healing works, I don't know if you're a good practitioner, but I'm open and receptive to letting go of the negative thoughts, the negative emotions, the negative energies, the negative patterns, blockages, obstacles, and impediments that are in the way of me being alleviated of my migraine headache. That's a person who is a receptive person, and that's a person who can get a tremendous amount of benefit from something like energy healing. Now, does it mean you have to throw out your willpower, not willpower, but your intellectual faculties? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. When people receive healing from me, they can sit in a chair, palms open, legs open, and then they can keep their eyes open and ask me questions. They'll go, well, what are you doing now? What are you working on? I feel this sensation around my head area. I feel this sensation around my heart. What does that mean? And I can, in real time, answer their questions as to what I'm doing this part of the energy body, what I'm doing on that part of the energy body, this, right? So it's not a guarded secret as to what we're doing, but if we want somebody to have a better experience during their healing session, we recommend being open, being receptive, and letting go. So sit back, relax, and take a load off. You have 50 minutes to just do nothing. You don't have to think of anything. If you want to meditate, you can meditate. If you want to fall asleep, you can fall asleep. Doesn't matter what you want to do. But that's going to be more receptive than the person who's like, got their arms crossed, their legs are crossed, they're squinting, and they're like, what are you doing now? And what are you doing now? And what are you doing now? Do you see the difference of energy of someone who is open and receptive to being healed versus the person who's trying to prove the practitioner wrong? It would be like if I had a physical injury and I went to a massage therapist or a physical therapist, and it's like my hamstrings are super tight, they're locked up, they're not going to release, and I do the best I can to make the physical therapist's job difficult by not lengthening my leg or proving them wrong that I can stay contracted and they can't help loosen up those ligaments, those joints, those muscles. Does that make sense? So all I'm saying is let's meet each other at the middle. I've noticed in my experience of teaching this work for a long time, when somebody is skeptical and they say, show me the empirical evidence, and they say it with a certain tone and a certain vibration, they don't care. You ever notice that? Think about something in your own life that you're excited about, that you're happy about, and somebody goes, well, show me the proof. And I can almost guarantee, not 100%, but I can almost guarantee if you show this person the proof, the empirical evidence, the demonstration of that, they're going to go, yeah, but that could have been fixed, this could have been fixed, that could have been fixed. They're constantly looking for holes in whatever it is that you show them, so you can never satisfy those people, because there's a difference between having a critical mind and a skeptical mind. They're very different from each other, because in general, a skeptic is somebody who, no matter what you do to prove to them, to demonstrate to them, to show them the value of whatever it is that you're offering, they're going to go, no, here's the hole, here's the hole, here's the hole, here's the hole, here's the hole. So that's why the existence of God is self-evident. Meaning, if you've had an experience of God, there's not a person on the planet that could change your perception of that. And I mean a true experience of God in a meditation, in a prayer, in an experience you had at some moment in your life. So you can have all the research against that viewpoint, but you have experienced it for yourself, and that's all that matters, right? So I want to cover a little bit about this book for you guys today, and I think you'll enjoy it. So if you want to grab a pad, a pen, and just take a couple notes, and I'd recommend picking up this book. You can go to uspranichealing.com under books, US like United States, uspranichealing.com under books, and you can find it there. So, and by the way, Master Choa was a chemical engineer. So how he developed pranic healing was very systematic and very trial and error and very thorough, right? So, and he gives acknowledgments where acknowledgments are due, right? So to divine providence, whose blessings make everything possible. To my Satguru, Lord Mahaguru Jigme Ling, his disciples, especially Chohan Jigme Ling, spiritual teachers and spiritual beings for their patience, instructions, and nurturing. To three remarkable friends, Mang Dabong, Mang Mike, Mang Nanette, for their help and contribution. So those three gentlemen were the high-level clairvoyants that Grandmaster Choa Kuk Sui worked with to develop pranic healing and Arhatic Yoga. Dedication. To the people of the world, may this book bring light and peace throughout the entire earth. I love this one. This is a quote by Galileo, who, was relatively developed. He was an Italian genius, mathematician, physicist, and astronomer. What's going on, Alex? Atma Namaste. Good to have you on. Doing a little bit of reading right now. And his quote was, all truths are easy to understand once they are discovered. The point is to discover them. All truths are easy to understand once they are discovered